Mirror Lake glowed under a false moon. The team followed the moonlit shore that day. A floating cathedral shimmered in reflection that day. The village windows were all covered that day. Even puddles reflected the world wrong that day. Ethan saw his reflection move late that day. Wet silver footprints led lakeward right there. Sleeping villagers lay beneath silver dust that day. Maya sensed missing reflections, not death that day. His mirror self turned away alone that day. The false moon suddenly grew brighter that day. They rowed onto the silent lake that day. Silver hands rose around the boat that day. Ethan blocked the grasping hands right there. Arrows and bellfire scattered the shapes that day. They reached an island mirror gate that day. Broken mirrors led toward the cathedral that day. Cagemaker fed the shard into silver that day. A silver monster rose from moonlight that day. One bright eye opened and stared that day. Silver Hollow guarded the moonglass key that day. Their mirror doubles stepped into reality that day. Each hero faced a mirrored enemy that day. Ethan fought his inverted double right there. Maya's copy bent portals into traps that day. Ada shattered her own reflection right there. Leora pierced a watery mirror clone that day. A cracked moon statue started glowing that day. Maya awakened an old moon memory that day. Seren Loon once blessed this lake that day. Cagemaker offered Seren a dark shard that day. Seren refused the shadowed bargain right there. Then the false moon descended right there. Mirror water swallowed Seren whole right there. Seren became the Silver Hollow right there. The Guardian was cursed, not evil that day. Then the corridors began shifting right there. False doors opened across the floor that day. Maya marked one safe route right there. Reflections were trapped inside glass, right there. Breaking glass hurt the trapped souls that day. The source had to be freed first. Mirror nuns glided from the dark that day. Battle broke among moonlit pews right there. Ethan cut through silver attackers right there. Maya turned mirror light aside right there. Leora rained arrows from above right there. Ada's bell shattered the silver choir that day. Cagemaker climbed toward the moon engine that day. The team raced through shifting reflections that day. Ethan saw a lonely future self that day. Maya saw the stars go dark that day. Maya led them by voice alone that day. Water spirits waited in a moon crypt. A moonglass tear hid in its chest. True light and bonds could free it. Ada's bell matched the basin's rings that day. Leora found Seren's crescent emblem right there. Mirror rain hammered Ethan's shield right there. They escaped onto the upper balcony that day. Stolen reflections fed the false moon that day. Cagemaker stood beside the false moon that day. He wanted a moonglass key forged that day. Ethan charged the narrow beam right there. Blue chains clashed with golden blades that day. The others fought mirror soldiers below that day. Silver Hollow launched crescent glass blades that day. Ada protected Maya with bellfire right there. Illusions multiplied around Maya's path right there. Fresh mirror copies closed in fast that day. Ethan dangled above the nave right there. 4 false Ethans stared upward right there. He remembered every town they saved that day. Golden light refracted around Ethan right there. Ethan awakened Solar Prism that night. Prism doubles rushed the reflections right there. Maya saw threads of truth right there. Maya awakened astral tether that night. False copies cracked under truth right there. The true hollow finally stood revealed that day. Leora climbed the revealed path right there. Leora pinned Cagemaker briefly that night. Ada placed Seren's emblem correctly right there. Bell and Cathedral rang together right there. The hollow hesitated at the memory that day. Cagemaker forced the false moon brighter that day. Mirror water flooded the platform right there. Ethan carved toward the Guardian's heart that day. Maya opened a tether lane right there. Leora cracked the outer glass right there. Ada launched a bell shockwave right there. Seren's face appeared for one moment that day. Maya begged Seren to fight right there. Seren resisted the control that night. Cagemaker fed darkness into the moon that day. Ethan formed one radiant prism spear that day. The team moved together at last that day. Ethan pierced the moonglass tear right there. Silver light shattered into sparks right there. The false moon finally cracked right there. Stolen reflections rushed back home right there. Seren rose free from the curse that day. Seren thanked them beneath true moonlight that day. The sleeping villagers finally awakened right there. The false shine faded away right there. Cagemaker stole a moonglass shard right there. He vanished before Ethan reached him that day. Then the cathedral started collapsing right there. They escaped beneath falling glass right there. Dawn erased the false moon right there. Seren warned of another sealed place that day. A star chart formed on water that day. It pointed toward the sunken observatory that day. Seren gifted Maya a moonglass lens that day. Ethan received a silver prism crystal that day. Ada heard children laughing again right there. The four prepared for the next journey. Cagemaker armed a bronze star device that day. A giant eye opened underwater right there. Something watched beneath the northern sea that day. Maya Moore rose through the shattered lake, carrying Belgrave's black tide with it. Ethan caught the first wave behind a shield of newborn sunlight. Maya discovered the monster was attacking from somewhere impossibly far away. Its body was only a bridge connected to the drowned city below. 3 golden echoes bought them seconds before the entire lake collapsed. Astral North opened a road directly into the source of the corruption. They jumped before the monster could drag the mountain into its hunger. Dawn found them beside a marsh, where even the rain smelled ancient. Belgrave waited beneath the mire, half city and half forgotten grave. Then a bell rang below the water, although no hand remained to pull it. From the fog came Jonas Pike, Belgrave's last living ferryman. He recognized their relics and immediately wished they had never arrived. There was no road into Belgrave, only water that remembered every mistake. Beneath their boat, reflections crossed streets that no longer existed. Every direction pointed inward, as though Belgrave was swallowing the compass. Jonas warned that the city moved whenever Maya Moore dreamed. The first children of its hunger climbed silently from the black water. Ethan cleared the deck with light shaped sharper than steel. Maya turned the rest into harmless foam with a single compass turn. The ferryman's bell revealed the old avenue hidden beneath the tide. Belgrave had drowned so quickly that its final morning never finished. Every memory beneath them fled toward the same tower in terror. Her journal placed the crown shard at the heart of the reservoir. Something far larger than the boat began watching from directly below. Jonas knew motion would turn curiosity into immediate hunger. Ethan sent an echo running where no living person could survive. The monster followed the false sunlight and tore the avenue apart. Maya split the whirlpool before it could swallow all 3 travelers. Their boat reached City Hall with half its railing and none of its dignity. Behind them, Maya Moore tested the building as if opening a locked jar. Inside, every portrait wept the same dark water that filled the streets. The oldest mosaic showed Maya Moore as a guardian, not a monster. Jonas carried the only key left from Belgrave's final night. Behind the door waited records the flood had somehow refused to touch. The city once used bells to guide water safely beneath its streets. Then the cagemaker arrived and replaced guidance with control. He promised protection while secretly building a cage beneath the city. The crown shard transformed pain into obedience and obedience into hunger. Jonas's father had helped build the machine that drowned everyone. Before regret could speak, Maya Moore reached through the wall for them. Ethan protected the records because the truth was their only weapon. Maya chose the reservoir route one heartbeat before the ceiling vanished. They ran through rooms that were becoming part of the river again. The monster followed with eyes growing wherever the heroes tried hiding. Golden echoes gave Maya Moore too many bright targets to choose from. Maya trapped the arm beneath a chandelier and a storm of runes. The only path forward led beneath the city and beneath the tide. Belgrave swallowed City Hall seconds after they entered the stairwell. At the bottom waited a library sealed inside one trembling breath. The barrier recognized her compass, but it was already beginning to fail. When the bubble broke, Maya gave them borrowed breaths of starlight. Without sunlight, Ethan's power faded faster than he wanted to admit. Jonas remembered an atlas his father had hidden before the flood. The atlas unfolded into a living map of streets beneath streets. Only the oldest aqueduct still reached the engine beneath the reservoir. The drowned city's final voices survived inside tiny lights shaped like fish. Jonas finally saw the goodbye he had spent a lifetime forgetting. Maya Moore had tried to save Belgrave, while the machine commanded destruction. The truth hurt Jonas, but it also returned his father's final courage. Above them, the monster found the only 3 breaths left in Belgrave. Its mouth opened through the ceiling, and the library became a storm. Maya drew a road across water that refused to hold any direction. Jonas followed, while Ethan spent his remaining light keeping them alive. Then a falling shelf pinned Ethan beneath the darkening current. Maya refused to leave him, even as every safe direction disappeared. Her portals turned the trap into a weapon and bought another chance. Ethan reached the aqueduct with no sunlight and almost no strength. Jonas locked the gate, knowing old metal could not hold long. Thousands of silent bells waited inside the tunnel like sleeping stars. One touch showed her what the city had been designed to become. Before the crown, Guardian and City had protected each other for generations. The cagemaker corrupted every bell, so pain would travel in circles forever. Tomas's bell answered with sunlight stored from every honest promise. Ethan rang the bell, and remembered light returned from impossible places. One by one, the drowned bells carried his light toward the reservoir. Maya Moore broke inside, too hungry to understand the song around it. His echoes scattered through the tunnel, awakening every bell they touched. Maya shaped the ringing into a map no darkness could erase. The music opened a staircase leading below the lowest foundations. They descended as the Guardian's corrupted hunger followed close behind. Below the city waited thousands of memories sealed inside green bubbles. The crown engine survived by drinking everything Belgrave had remembered. Among them floated Jonas's father, still holding the final emergency lever. His silent warning showed 3 controls that had to turn together. They separated, knowing the monster would attack whoever moved first. Jonas turned his wheel and gave the drowned chamber its first breath. Maya moved the second, while holding back a forest of hungry tendrils. Ethan's wheel had rusted beneath 80 years of fear and silence. Before it moved, a giant claw dragged Ethan into the green darkness. Maya followed, entering water where direction, memory, and time had broken. The monster's stomach was not flesh, but a maze of stolen moments. It showed Maya the fear that Ethan would someday choose power over her. She trusted the needle, because corruption always points away from truth. Then her astral compass awakened into something deeper than direction. Astral tide turned memory itself into a river she could command. At the river's center, Ethan was imprisoned by every doubt he carried. Maya washed the lies away and left only the friend she trusted. Their joined hands made light and direction move as one. They escaped on a river that the monster could neither swallow nor stop. Jonas had tied himself between 2 controls and refused to surrender. Ethan's echoes replaced Jonas at the wheels and completed the old design. The chamber opened, exposing the crown engine above the Guardian's heart. Every chain carried hunger from the shard directly into Maya more. The Cagmaker's machine answered discovery by feeding the monster more pain. Ethan struck first, and the cage returned his own light against him. Maya redirected the blast before it could burn through the chamber. The Guardian shattered the floor, and the buried sea rushed upward. Jonas reached the lever just as the engine chose him as payment. An echo cut the chain while Ethan caught the ferryman in time. Maya held an entire buried sea inside one rotating circle. But astral tide was breaking, and Ethan had only seconds to understand. He rang Tomas's bell and asked every memory to remember morning. Belgrave answered by forging sunlight into chains stronger than the crown. Solar anchor awakened, fixing the drowning chamber to the world itself. For the first time, Maya Moore was held without being hurt. Maya sent her current along the chains toward the true source. The shard multiplied its prison, hiding truth among perfect copies. The needle found the real cage by the one lie it could not imitate. His echoes attacked the illusions while Ethan faced the real machine. The monster's final roar became a river of concentrated hunger. Maya split the river and opened one impossible path through its center. Ethan crossed the flood by pulling himself along chains of light. Jonas joined the city's bells and broke the engine's final defense. Astral tide surrounded the shard and separated command from pain. Ethan struck the lock, refusing to mistake the prisoner for the enemy. The cage split open beneath light, direction, and 80 years of truth. The crown shard broke, and the Guardian's hunger finally lost its master. Maya Moore dissolved into water, carrying every memory it had swallowed. Belgrave's voices returned home through windows drowned long ago. Freedom saved the Guardian, but the ancient reservoir could no longer stand. Ethan held the ceiling while Maya drew a river toward the surface. Jonas completed his father's final task and opened Belgrave's forgotten gates. Water became a foundation, raising the city instead of burying it. The heroes rose inside the tower as every bell began ringing. Sunrise met them above a city breathing for the first time in decades. Maya Moore returned as the Guardian shone in Belgrave's oldest mosaic. It thanked them by surrendering the final fragment of its cage. The fragment revealed 4 cages still feeding the Cagemaker's hidden fortress. Jonas saw his lost city return, not as ghosts, but as witnesses. His father said goodbye without words, and this time Jonas understood. Jonas gave them his lantern, because Belgrave no longer needed one ferryman. They left behind a city protected by the monster it once feared. Then the spirit needle turned east, and black ash touched the page. A new vision showed Emberfall burning beneath a fire that did not exist. Ethan's bell warned them just before the ash opened its eyes. In the east, Ash Wraith awakened inside an observatory built to watch stars. The Cagemaker placed another shard inside a cage filled with living smoke. Across his chamber, maps erased every road leading toward Emberfall. The hunters followed anyway, carrying 2 new powers and 1 deeper question. Episode 3 ended where a city began burning without a single flame. 3 days north, the road ended beneath a fortress frozen in silence. Maya's journal showed a village where every shadow had mysteriously disappeared. Even the road signs stood beneath sunlight, without casting a single shadow. Ahead waited Frostmere, a living village that looked strangely unfinished. At noon, the clock tower moved, but its ancient bell made no sound. Only Ethan and Maya still possessed shadows, and something noticed immediately. A bodiless darkness raced across the square like a hunting animal. Ethan raised a golden shield just before the darkness reached them. Maya trapped it inside a compass circle, forcing it to reveal north. Then it escaped toward the fortress, while frightened eyes watched from every window. Inside the inn, every villager carried the same impossible absence. Old Tomas explained that the theft began 7 nights earlier. Each midnight, the Hollow Man crossed rooftops and harvested sleeping shadows. The attacks always began when the tower tried to ring 13. Maya found a magical thread connecting the fragment to the mountain. A child named Nia asked whether shadows could ever come home. Ethan promised they would return, then made sunlight dance for her. But Nia's reflection moved alone, reaching through the glass behind her. Maya sealed the window before the reflection could steal anything else. Before vanishing, it pointed toward the clock tower, not the fortress. The clue led them across the empty square toward Frostmere's silent tower. Inside, hundreds of stolen shadows waited inside frozen glass spheres. One captive memory showed a secret gate beneath the northern cliff. Ethan severed the black chains, but the spheres refused to open. Then the clock reversed, turning its own machinery into a deadly trap. Maya opened a portal, dropping them safely beneath the falling gears. Below the tower, a mural revealed the monster had once been a guardian. The villagers called him Orin, until a crowned stranger came north. The crowned eye awakened a hidden route across Maya's living map. Before sunset, the hunters followed that route toward the frozen fortress. The fortress rose from the glacier like a prison built for winter. Halfway across, hands of darkness climbed from the ravine below. Ethan shattered the hands without destroying the bridge beneath them. Maya carried them through the gate as the bridge vanished behind them. 4 empty cages confirmed the first battle had been carefully arranged. The Hollow Man had not escaped its cage. Someone had released it. A silent bell pulse twisted the fortress into an impossible maze. Their own shadows began following one heartbeat behind their bodies. Every mirror predicted the same ending. 2 heroes emptied of darkness. Then the Hollow Man appeared, waiting silently at the corridor's end. Its wooden mask cracked open, releasing a cold made from forgotten voices. It copied Ethan's movements and forged a blade from his own shadow. Gold met darkness, and every mirror repeated the impact 1,000 times. Maya's compass found too many norths, each pointing toward another reflection. The creature entered one reflection and emerged from the floor behind Maya. Ethan's shield arrived first, saving her shadow by a single breath. Maya mapped the reflections, searching for one image that lied differently. One reflection faced backward, revealing the real monster's hidden position. Her portal dragged the true Hollow Man. Out from behind the glass, Ethan struck hard, driving the creature into the chamber beyond. They entered an observatory where darkness moved like a machine. 12 Hollow Men rose together, each wearing the same empty mask. For the first time, Maya's compass could not choose a direction. Shadow ribbons hammered Ethan's shield from every direction at once. Maya reinforced the shield, but the darkness kept learning their rhythm. A hidden copy reached underneath and tore Ethan's shadow from him. Without his shadow, Ethan's solar rift faded to a weak ember. The stolen darkness became an Ethan-shaped warrior wearing his fear. Maya opened an escape path, while the copies closed around them. The portal collapsed between them, leaving each hunter completely alone. Ethan landed inside a maze where every path reflected his failure. His stolen shadow waited ahead, appearing at every turn he considered. The mirrors showed every promise he feared he could not keep. One reflection became Naya, repeating the promise he had made. With almost no power, Ethan blocked darkness using an ordinary flashlight. Its darkness remained connected to him by one fragile golden thread. Elsewhere, Maya entered an archive containing memories stolen from centuries. Her compass offered 3 impossible directions, and all were somehow correct. Maya stopped following the room and forced the room to follow her. At the center waited Orin's final memory before the mask changed him. Orin had once guided Frostmere safely through the deadliest northern storms. The villagers trusted him enough to place their shadows in his care. Then the Cagemaker arrived, promising power against monsters beyond the mountains. His gift was a crown shard that secretly fed upon fear. The shard twisted protection into hunger and memory, into endless silence. The Cagemaker imprisoned Orin, then collected 3 more corrupted guardians. Episode 1's attack had been nothing more than a controlled experiment. Before falling, Orin hid a compass needle that could expose the shard. Naya now carried the one object capable of finding Orin's true heart. Maya awakened Astral North, a direction that existed beyond space. Ethan finally understood that fighting his own fear only strengthened it. He reached toward the darkness and accepted it as part of himself. His shadow returned, no longer an enemy and no longer a weakness. Solar Echo awakened, creating golden possibilities from every choice he trusted. His echoes explored every path, while Ethan followed the one that survived. Maya aimed beyond distance and opened a doorway directly toward Ethan. The partners found each other where no ordinary map could reach. Their reunion lasted one breath before the copies flooded the archive. Solar Echo tested the copies, while Astral North marked every false path. Only one creature remained unmarked, and it fled toward the highest tower. They climbed into the storm as shadow birds tore through the snow. Maya turned the blizzard itself against the flock of darkness. At the summit waited 13 bells, and every stolen shadow in Frostmere. Orin stood at the center, trapped beneath the monster's command. A single shadow strike broke the platform beneath Ethan's feet. His echoes crossed the falling gears and carried him back to safety. Maya exposed thousands of chains leading into the hidden crown shard. The first bell rang without sound, and every light vanished instantly. Ethan stopped relying on sight and followed the light within his echoes. Maya summoned Naya's compass memory, locating Orin beneath the monster. She anchored every stolen shadow before the chamber could consume them. Ethan's echoes raced outward, severing hundreds of chains at once. The first shadows escaped, returning home like birds before sunrise. Losing its prisoners, the corrupted guardian expanded into a towering nightmare. The tower collapsed around them, but neither hunter abandoned the plan. Maya redirected one attack into another, binding the creature with itself. Ethan climbed the living darkness on steps created by his echoes. He struck the mask carefully, breaking the prison without breaking Orin. Behind the crack, a human eye begged them to finish the rescue. Maya fixed the moving shard in place with impossible celestial direction. Ethan cut the crown shard free, releasing years of imprisoned silence. Gold and teal power shattered the corruption before it could escape. The nightmare fell away, and Orin's true spirit finally stood upright. For the first time in 7 nights, every bell rang together. The stolen shadows raced home beneath the first light of morning. Orin revealed the Cagemaker's true hunt stretched far beyond these mountains. His next shard had already reached something sleeping beneath a drowned city. Orin entrusted Maya with a needle that always pointed toward corruption. But the fortress was already flooding from somewhere far below. With its magic broken, the fortress began collapsing into the glacier. Ethan protected Orin's fading spirit while Maya opened their escape route. The empty cages disappeared beneath water, rising from the mountain's heart. One echo took the blow, saving Maya without slowing their escape. Astral North drew a safe road across debris that never stopped moving. Below them, the water briefly opened like an enormous hungry mouth. At the gate, the missing bridge left only an impossible distance. Maya forced one final portal across the entire mountain ravine. Ethan shaped sunlight into a tunnel against the falling ice. They crossed together, one heartbeat before the fortress vanished into snow. Orin's spirit became a guardian flame resting inside his wooden mask. In Frostmere, every shadow returned to the person it remembered. Naya laughed as her shadow finally danced exactly when she did. Thomas rang the village bell, and this time the mountain answered. Maya returned Orin's mask to the tower he had once protected. Ethan's shadow now carried his courage instead of only his fear. The spirit needle transformed Maya's journal into a map of living danger. The strongest signal came from Belgrave, a city drowned beneath black tides. Naya offered her compass, and its needle turned toward the western sea. Thomas gave Ethan a bell, warning that silence would not help next time. By sunset, the hunters were already descending toward the drowned coast. That night, green lightning flickered beyond the mountains without making thunder. Then Ethan's new bell began trembling beside the frozen lake. A green crack opened beneath them, revealing water where none should exist. Beneath the ice waited Belgrave, impossibly distant and impossibly close. Then one enormous eye opened beneath the drowned city. A massive hand pressed upward, testing the frozen surface between them. Far away, the Cagemaker watched through another stolen eye. He opened a 5th cage and lowered another crown shard into water. The lake erupted, and Maya Moore began climbing into the moonlight. Episode 2 ended as the next monster opened its endless mouth. The obsidian door split open, flooding everyone with volcanic light. A horned giant rose while ancient bronze chains snapped apart. The Ember King stepped forward, blazing through every broken seam. Ethan and Maya shielded Ada from the first heat wave. His roar drove their glowing defenses backward across the chamber. Cagemaker watched above, holding Blackridge's stolen living flame captive. He connected the stolen flame to an ancient control altar. Blue cage runes tightened across the Guardian's molten heart. The controlled Guardian hurled a towering wall of lava. Maya opened a portal beneath them before the lava landed. They sprinted deeper as burning stones rained through darkness. Ethan caught Ada with a radiant chain before she fell. Maya revealed a hidden path across the collapsing abyss. The Ember King smashed through stone, following their glowing trail. Ada's bell stopped the giant for one precious heartbeat. A forgotten protector briefly appeared inside those burning eyes. Cagemaker crushed the memory by tightening his cage spell. The Guardian shattered the tunnel, sending magma after them. Ethan forged a bridge while Maya pulled Ada across. They escaped outside beneath a sky split by red lightning. The mountain opened wider around the rising Ember King. Ada rang the warning bell and directed the evacuation. Ethan held a collapsing house until one family escaped. Maya's teal veil guided villagers safely through falling debris. The Ember King towered above Blackridge beneath burning clouds. Cagemaker directed the Guardian toward Blackridge's weakened beacon furnace. A crown of fire formed above the endangered town. Ethan and Maya faced their largest attack yet together. Maya redirected burning fragments through several linked portals safely. Ethan forged a golden dome above the remaining villagers. The heavy firestorm cracked Ethan's shield and weakened him. Ada struck the church bell with her strongest hammer. The bell wave disrupted the blue control runes across him. The fireball dissolved, leaving the Guardian confused and furious. Maya steadied Ethan while Ada checked the evacuation route. A lava fissure blocked the final villagers from safety. They created cooled golden steps across the burning fissure. Ada carried a child while families crossed the glowing path. The Ember King released a shockwave across every street. Maya softened the shockwave around the escaping villagers nearby. Kale's spirit revealed 3 forgotten towers around the mountain. The towers formed a triangle around the hidden Crown Forge. All 3 bells needed one perfectly synchronized strike together. Ada chose the Western Forge bell without any hesitation. Maya claimed the Eastern Star bell above the ravine. Ethan chose the highest sun bell along the ridge. They separated as the giant marched toward the beacon. Ada raced west while Ember spirits gathered behind her. Maya crossed the rooftops on a flowing astral current. Ethan's golden afterimages raced toward the highest bell above. Ada avoided the western beam behind abandoned mining equipment. Maya redirected the eastern beam into an empty canyon. Ethan blocked the northern beam while climbing the ridge. The Guardian seized Blackridge's ruined beacon furnace with both hands. Cagemaker drained the beacon's last fire into the Guardian. Ada found the western bell buried beneath broken beams. Rescued miners returned and helped Ada free the bell. Ada placed a Belgrave breath crystal inside the bell. The western bell awakened with warm green-gold light inside. Maya found the eastern tower separated across the ravine. Astral North revealed invisible steps across the deep ravine. Blue cage birds attacked Maya above the endless ravine. Maya pushed them away with spinning compass rings safely. The eastern star bell had lost its central clapper. Maya formed a teal clapper from protective astral energy. Constellations awakened across the bell as ends became calm. The sun bell waited above a blazing lava waterfall. Ethan swung across the missing stairs using radiant chains. A giant cage hand closed around the sun tower. Ethan hammered the cage fingers with forged golden light. Cold control runes covered the ancient sun bell completely. Ethan burned the cage runes away with solar rift. All 3 stood ready as glowing symbols connected them. Maya counted the rhythm through bright pulses overhead carefully. 3 different tools rose together above 3 ancient bells. Cagemaker sent the giant charging toward Ada's western tower. Ada saw the giant approaching and refused to move. The giant raised his fist when the final pulse appeared. All 3 bells rang together across the burning mountain. The converging bell waves shattered every blue control rune completely. His fist stopped above Ada as orange awareness returned. Cagemaker activated a second cage beneath the Crown Forge. The mountain opened, revealing the enormous hidden Crown Forge. 4 stolen Guardian energies ignited around the Crown Forge. 4 Guardian shadows appeared chained above the blazing forge. Cagemaker forged a new crown from stolen Guardian power. The Dark Crown restored control stronger than the bells. The controlled giant shattered Ada's tower beneath her feet. Ethan pulled Ada away while the western tower collapsed. Kale revealed a direct path toward the Crown Forge. The team descended the broken rails into the citadel. Bronze Guardian statues awakened beside the flowing lava rivers. Ethan blocked the first statue's axe with golden light. Maya redirected another statue's spear into nearby stone pillars. Ada broke the third statue's cage rune from below. A rotating iron bridge guarded the final approach ahead. Maya revealed the bridge's safe rhythm through astral north. Ethan and Ada crossed, while blue bolts followed them. A blue bolt knocked Ethan toward the magma vortex. Maya caught Ethan, though the heat weakened her current. Ethan unexpectedly absorbed the unbearable heat surrounding his body. Solar nova awakened as a sun formed within Ethan. His controlled golden burst stabilized the bridge and magma. Maya recognized celestial patterns orbiting the cooling magma below. Astral orbit awakened, surrounding them with rotating teal rings. The teal rings redirected every incoming cage bolt safely. The team reached the forge beneath the controlled Guardian. Cagemaker waited behind a barrier powered by 4 Guardians. Ada's bell awakened resistance inside every chained Guardian shadow. Solar nova and astral orbit struck the barrier together. The barrier cracked. Yet Cagemaker stole even more energy. Ash Wraith broke one chain and aided Ethan briefly. Maya Moore cooled the forge with a green wave. Hollow Man opened a shadow passage behind the barrier. Fangroot hesitated and pulled one chain toward Cagemaker secretly. Maya noticed Fangroot's betrayal, but could not warn Ethan. Ethan entered the shadow passage toward the crown mechanism. Cagemaker blocked Ethan using a sharp blue cage blade. Golden and blue blades collided above the roaring forge. Maya protected Ada, climbing toward the giant's chest core. Ada pressed her bell against the central cage rune. Ancient villages returned clearly within the Ember King's memory. He remembered Cagemaker stealing his crown during their defense. The Guardian protected Ada as his true awareness returned. Cagemaker disarmed Ethan and prepared one final deadly strike. Maya redirected the strike directly into the crown mechanism. The broken mechanism released 4 unstable energy beams outward. Ethan absorbed 1 beam, while Maya redirected 3 others. Ada struck the chest rune with one final bell wave. The Ember King tore the broken crown from himself. He crushed the crown, scattering harmless blue sparks everywhere. Cagemaker stole Fangroot's glowing root fragment before escaping quickly. He vanished through darkness while the crown forge collapsed. The freed Guardian blocked the lava with both arms. Ethan restored the Guardian's core using solar nova energy. Maya stabilized the citadel, while Ada guided everyone outside. The Ember King carried everyone upward through the mountain. At sunrise, the Guardian returned them safely to Blackridge. He returned a golden crown ember to Ada's bell. The Guardian became a peaceful statue above the town. Blackridge celebrated quietly as Kale Rowan's spirit finally faded. A burning root symbol appeared inside Maya's ancient journal. Black roots grew through stone despite the volcanic heat. Far away, Cagemaker entered a silent, moonless forest alone. He planted the stolen fragment beneath an enormous tree. Corrupted roots spread beneath the forest like living veins. Fangroot awakened inside the tree with glowing yellow eyes. Cagemaker raised the crown flame as Fangroot grew larger. Maya's compass suddenly pointed toward the corrupted forest beyond. Colossal roots rose on the horizon, calling the heroes onward. Ash fell like snow as Ethan and Maya approached Blackridge. The mountain town waited silently beneath a crimson volcanic sky. Their boots sank into ash across the abandoned station yard. A childlike figure drew a sun, then vanished without warning. The cracked church bell swayed as black birds scattered overhead. Maya's compass spun wildly toward the town's giant clock tower. Ethan found a golden spark hidden beneath fresh gray ash. Whispering cinders formed a warning. As darkness covered the streets, abandoned carts and tools revealed how quickly everyone had fled. A weak hammering sound led them toward a sealed forge. Ada Flint emerged holding a lantern, wrench, and frightened expression. She warned that Blackridge became dangerous whenever the sun disappeared. Inside nearby homes, villagers slept beneath a thin ash haze. From the shelter, the heroes watched ash bury the square. Ash Wraith appeared above them, staring through glowing ember eyes. The creature vanished as Ethan, Maya, and Ada entered an alley. Maya discovered a mural showing a furnace and ancient bellkeeper. Ada explained that sacred fire once protected Blackridge from darkness. Ethan found Cagemaker's symbol stamped upon a broken metal fragment. Ember crows suddenly erupted from a chimney and attacked together. Maya raised a teal barrier against their burning feather storm. Ash Wraith emerged silently, and extinguished every lantern nearby. Ethan blocked the incoming ash bolts with golden solar rift. Dark chains wrapped Ada's legs and dragged her towards cinders. Ethan severed the chains and pulled Ada safely beside him. Maya opened a portal before a massive ash wave struck. Ash Wraith spread his cloak into a storm over Blackridge. The cracked bell rang alone, briefly freezing the raging monster. When silence returned, a cage symbol burned across the road. Ethan realized the curse originated beneath the abandoned furnace tunnels. The trio descended through a mine shaft filled with falling ash. Old rails and portraits waited inside the forgotten underground passages. Maya sensed trapped memories flowing through ash like silver water. A vision revealed KL Rowan guarding the brilliant beacon. Furnace, Kegmaker offered KL a dark crown-shaped machine beside the flames. KL refused, but black chains struck the furnace from everywhere. The sacred fire exploded and transformed Kyle into living smoke. Ada recognized Kyle as the grandfather her family believed dead. The heroes found brass breathing masks, prepared for ancient ash storms. Ethan gave Ada protection as the tunnel became dangerously hot. The mine opened above a black lake covered with cinders. A rusty chain bridge stretched toward a distant ruined shrine. Ghostly ash hands rose silently from the water beneath them. Sleeping miners hung inside grey cocoons around the ruined altar. Maya realized their breath and memories were trapped, not destroyed. Cagemaker's blue image appeared above the shrine and watched coldly. He declared Blackridge would complete his mysterious fifth cage. Maced ember spirits spiraled outward as the cinder choir awakened. The spirits drained glowing breath from every suspended miner nearby. Ethan attacked while Maya disrupted the ritual with teal runes. Golden afterimages followed Ethan across the swaying chain bridge. Maya revealed safe stepping points for Ada across the gap. Ada rang her forge bell, forcing the spirits backward immediately. The team recovered shining breath crystals from the unstable altar. Ash Wraith descended from the smoke like a violent storm. The monster formed a huge scythe and swept across them. Maya caught the falling Ethan inside a teal portal. An iron gate crashed down and separated Ada from everyone. Ethan pulled against the gate, using powerful solar anchor chains. Maya flowed through broken stones and reached Ada beyond it. Ada entered a chamber containing Kilrowan's forgotten portrait. A hidden diary showed Kale protecting Blackridge with sacred fire. Its pages revealed Kegamaker had corrupted the beacon furnace deliberately. Ash Wraith appeared behind Ada, but stared only at Kale's portrait. A human face briefly flickered beneath the creature's smoky hood. Ada finally understood that Ash Wraith was her trapped grandfather. Ethan and Maya broke through as ash fell from above. Ada revealed the truth, and Ethan lowered his golden blade. Maya sensed the curse's heart ember inside the clock tower. They chose to free Ash Wraith instead of destroying him. A colossal cinder tornado wrapped itself around Blackridge's clock tower. Terrified villagers barricaded their homes beneath the blood-red sky. The heroes ran toward the tower as ash hounds formed. Ethan crossed rooftops while golden afterimages confused the pursuing hounds. Maya moved Ada safely through a portal across broken streets. Possessed villagers blocked the road, forcing everyone to avoid them. Gentle teal currents guided the trapped townspeople away from danger. The group reached an old lift beneath the mountain cliff. The cinder choir attacked and tore at its support cables. Ethan anchored the swinging cabin against the surrounding rock walls. Maya guided the lift upward along a glowing, impossible path. The shattered beacon furnace waited beside the ancient clock tower. Inside, enormous gears turned through smoke and volcanic red light. A glowing heart ember hung imprisoned above the furnace shaft. Kagemaker stood on the platform, waiting inside his black armor. Blue energy spread through the machinery when he raised one hand. He dropped corrupted fuel into the furnace and ignited chaos. Ash Wraith rose again, crowned with blazing ember antlers. The tower cracked while Ethan and Maya protected Ada. Together, Ethan attacked the cage, but darkness absorbed his golden power. Maya's compass failed as thick smoke concealed every possible path. Kagemaker promised to bury both light and stars beneath ash. Ada rang Kale's ancestral bell from the shaking upper platform. Its sound awakened memories of every town the heroes saved. Golden symbols appeared across Ethan as his courage grew stronger. Maya saw a hidden constellation turning among smoke and gears. Ethan awakened Solar Forge and shaped solid weapons from light. Maya awakened Astral Veil, clearing ash with flowing teal energy. Their combined powers created calm inside the collapsing clock tower. Ash Wraith hesitated as human sorrow returned to his eyes. Ethan and Maya charged forward with their new powers united. Ethan forged a shining ramp and climbed toward the cage. Maya extended Astral Veil across Blackridge, protecting every villager. The Cinder Choir attacked her barrier like burning falling stars. Ada closed the furnace valves and weakened the corrupted flames. Ethan landed above them, carrying a massive Solar Forge hammer. Maya rode Astral Tide between gears and surrounded the cage. Ash Wraith created many false copies throughout the tower. Astral Veil revealed the single core containing Kale's humanity. Ethan's golden spear destroyed the copies without harming Kale. Kajimeka fired heavy blue chains toward Ethan from above. Maya sliced every chain apart with a spinning teal ring. Ada slipped from the catwalk toward the dangerous turning gears. Ethan's solar anchor caught her and pulled her to safety. Cagemaker climbed toward the heart ember to claim its power. Maya gave Kale's diary to Ada and pointed toward the bell. Ada read the Bellkeeper Oath while the tower shook violently. Kale's memories appeared around Ash Wraith in warm golden light. Ash Wraith resisted the curse and struck Cagemaker away. Cagemaker overloaded the furnace, making the heart cage pulse wildly. Ethan forged a radiant golden key from concentrated solar light. Maya covered the key inside her protective astral veil. Together they sent the key through Ash Wraith's smoky chest. The black cage shattered, flooding the clock tower with warmth. The violent storm became glowing embers drifting above Blackridge. Sleeping villagers awakened as the ash haze finally disappeared. Kale Rowan emerged from Ash Wraith as a peaceful guardian. Ada reached toward him, receiving one final gentle blessing. Kale thanked the heroes for choosing mercy instead of destruction. He warned that Cagemaker wanted the living flame beneath Blackridge. Cagemaker stole an ember fragment and escaped through darkness. The clock tower collapsed as broken gears crashed around them. The heroes fled downstairs with Ada and the rescued villagers. Dawn finally reached Blackridge through the clearing ash clouds. A crimson crack suddenly opened across the mountain above town. Kale's fading spirit revealed a hidden bellkeeper staircase nearby. Ethan, Maya, and Ada followed the glowing path underground. Ancient murals showed Cagemaker imprisoning guardians inside magical cages. An empty fifth pedestal proved the villain had arrived first. Scorched carvings showed a horned Ember King beneath the mountain. 4 sockets waited around the pedestal for stolen guardian flames. Ethan followed molten ash toward a sealed black stone door. Ancient bronze chains glowed red as a heartbeat shook everything. A hidden mural revealed how the Ember King could awaken. Cagemaker laughed while the obsidian door began splitting open. His voice revealed that freeing Kale had served his plan. Fiery light poured through the widening cracks beneath the mountain. A gigantic red eye opened and stared directly at them. Ethan raised Solar Forge while Maya spread Astral Veil. Beyond the door, a colossal ember creature slowly began rising. At sunset, Ethan Vale and Maya Cross reached a village afraid to breathe. Worried faces watched them, while one child pointed toward the graying forest. Inside the archive, Maya's ancient journal awakened beneath 4 monstrous drawings. Though every window stayed closed, a violent wind scattered maps and candles. The glowing pages showed Ash Wraith drifting silently between dead black trees. Then village bells rang alone, and cold gray ash began falling. Ethan raised his flashlight. Maya closed the journal, and together they entered darkness. Beyond the gate, fresh ash footprints appeared one after another before them. A burned handprint scarred a tree, and gold flickered beneath Ethan's fingers. Maya's teal compass lines rose from the journal and guided them deeper. Soon the forest leaned inward, forming a tunnel that seemed alive. A roaring ash wall erased their path home and sealed the hunt. Between distant trunks, 2 orange eyes opened inside a towering shadow. Maya drew a teal compass barrier, fragile but bright against the darkness. Ash Wraith struck first, crashing a black wave against Maya's shield. Ethan dragged her behind a fallen log as smoky claws tore overhead. The journal revealed the truth. This creature grew stronger by feeding on fear. Faraway screams made Ash Wraith swell, and Ethan finally understood its hunger. He stood without retreating, while golden threads wrapped around his clenched fist. When the monster lunged, Ethan's first solar rift shield exploded into life. Maya joined her compass magic to his light, strengthening the trembling dome. Together they pushed forward, blasting Ash Wraith backward through the moonlit trees. But the monster shattered into copies, surrounding them with countless burning eyes. Maya spun a teal wind spiral, lifting 2 false wraiths away. Ethan shaped a golden blade and cut another copy into harmless embers. Behind Maya, the true Ash Wraith rose higher than the forest. Her compass needle warned her, and a portal opened beneath her boots. She reappeared beside Ethan, pulling him clear with a burst of wind. Through magical sight, Maya found a tiny ember hidden inside the smoke. She pointed, while Ethan gathered fierce golden power between both hands. Ash Wraith became a giant vortex, dragging branches and darkness toward itself. Maya anchored them to 4 trees using glowing compass chains. Ethan charged through the storm behind a sharp triangular shield of sunlight. Inside the vortex, he struck the ember core with one concentrated pulse. The towering nightmare collapsed, leaving only quiet ash and a black crystal. Ethan wrapped the crystal carefully, while Maya recorded their first impossible victory. Then a wet roar sounded below, and muddy water stole the crystal. They chased the flooded stream downhill through rain, fog, and twisted roots. The trail ended at a moonlit swamp beside an abandoned pumping station. Green eyes opened beneath the water as Ethan tested the rotten bridge. Suddenly Maya Moore erupted upward, dripping slime from its enormous hungry mouth. Its fists destroyed the bridge, throwing Ethan and Maya in opposite directions. Ethan caught a hanging rope dangling above water that watched him back. Maya pulled him onto a platform with a ribbon of teal wind. Maya Moore inhaled fiercely, swallowing reeds, broken boards, and rushing swamp water. Ethan anchored them with golden steel, while Maya raised a wind shield. Inside the slime, Maya saw the stolen crystal glowing like poison. Ethan fired at it, but his light scattered through the watery body. Maya Moore bubbled with laughter and launched sticky tendrils across the platform. Maya linked 2 portals, turning the monster's own tendrils against its arms. Ethan raced across floating logs, creating golden steps beneath every landing. A crushing wave followed, but his curved shield carried him backwards safely. At the pumping station, Maya found an ancient valve beneath rusted machinery. She turned it with telekinesis, while Ethan blinded Maya Moore with flashes. The floodgate opened, releasing clean mountain water through the poisoned swamp. Now Ethan struck the water, sending a golden ripple beneath the monster. The ripple lifted Maya Moore completely, exposing the crystal inside its chest. Maya held the beast aloft with 4 enormous teal compass rings. When slime tendrils reached her, Ethan severed them with crossing light blades. With one precise magical thread, Maya pulled the crystal through the slime. Freed from its curse, Maya Moore melted into harmless ordinary swamp mud. Ethan trapped the crystal in golden light as calm water returned. Yet a wooden mask appeared upon it, pointing toward a ruined chapel. By morning, the heroes climbed a narrow path beneath gathering grey clouds. The abandoned chapel waited among dead birches, with one candle still burning. Ethan opened the door, and black feathers drifted through the cold light. Broken pews faced a wooden mask, while claw marks scarred the floor. As Maya approached, the hanging mask slowly turned toward her. Every candle died behind them, leaving only Maya's teal compass glow. From the altar darkness, the Hollow Man unfolded to impossible height. Ethan aimed his flashlight, but the creature existed only outside its beam. It copied Ethan's pose exactly, like a reflection learning how to hunt. Then Maya saw another Maya writing silently inside an identical journal. Soon dozens of fearful duplicates filled the chapel from wall to wall. Ethan grabbed the wrong Maya, and she broke apart into black splinters. The real Maya's truth compass cut through deception and found Ethan. She pulled him inside a teal circle, freezing every false figure outside. Above them, the Hollow Man crawled across the ceiling with reaching fingers. Ethan fired upward, but the creature flattened and slipped between beams. The journal warned that it could move only through darkness left unobserved. So Ethan shattered the boarded windows with careful bursts of golden light. Morning flooded the chapel, trapping the monster where no shadow remained. The Hollow Man removed its mask, revealing a void without stars or bottom. Its emptiness pulled Maya's magic away. until Ethan shielded her with warmth. Then, the creature turned the floor into a mirror of endless corridors. Ethan and Maya fell through, entering a maze of doors and stairways. Maya's compass spun uselessly, while Ethan searched each doorway for hidden symbols. One showed ruin, one showed loneliness, and one showed Maya imprisoned forever. Maya closed her eyes, followed the journal's vibration, and found one plain door. Ethan cut the chains, and they escaped through the unmarked doorway. They returned behind the real monster, surprising it beside the altar. Maya imprisoned it inside 4 rotating rings of teal compass energy. The shadow stretched through the cage, reaching dangerously close to her face. Ethan formed a golden sun above it, filling every opening with light. The wooden mask cracked, and the creature unraveled into harmless black ribbons. From inside the mask rolled a seed, already growing dark, thorny roots. Maya reached for it, but roots exploded through the chapel walls. The whole hill shook as giant roots tore open the earth. Fangroot rose beneath the chapel, a colossal beast of wood and thorns. The collapsing ruins slid from its shoulder as Ethan and Maya ran. With one roar, Fangroot commanded every dead tree upon the ridge. Maya opened a portal, dropping them safely beyond its crushing wooden claw. Ethan's shockwave struck its chest, but glowing sap absorbed all the energy. Fangroot swung again, launching a storm of thorny vines across the ridge. Maya's spinning wind discs sliced the thorns into harmless falling leaves. Golden sight revealed the crystal buried behind Fangroot's armored chest roots. Before they could attack, root walls rose into a living labyrinth. Separated inside, Ethan shouted while Maya followed glowing compass arrows. A root mouth snapped at Ethan, but his compact shield held firm. Maya discovered ancient statues, each carrying the symbol from her journal. When she activated the first, Fangroot's glowing sap suddenly weakened. Ethan broke through a wall and found Maya beside the second statue. Together they awakened 3 more, forming a teal star over the ridge. Fangroot destroyed its own maze and charged through flying wood and leaves. Ethan formed twin solar rift blades and ran directly up its arm. Maya rode a spiral of wind, sealing its shoulders and back. Fangroot trapped Ethan in one hand, but his expanding shield broke free. Maya opened a portal above, redirecting lightning into the monster's antlers. The flash exposed the crystal, pulsing beneath ash, slime, and shadow. Ethan and Maya realized each defeated monster had been feeding the crystal. A dark pulse transformed Fangroot's roots into 4 monstrous attacking heads. Back to back, the heroes ignited gold and teal power together. Ethan blocked Ash Wraith, while Maya redirected Maya Moore through a portal. The Hollow Man became a floor shadow, but Maya's compass sun exposed it. Fangroot's jaws descended, and Ethan held them apart above Maya. She spread a vast compass grid, freezing every root for 1 heartbeat. Ethan poured his remaining power into a brilliant golden spear. Maya aligned a chain of portals straight toward Fangroot's hidden crystal. Ethan threw, and the spear accelerated through ring after glowing ring. It struck the crystal, cracking darkness with a sphere of mixed energy. Inside that sphere, time stopped around floating stones, leaves, and light. Maya saw 4 trapped spirits imprisoned within the broken crystal. She pulled them free, while Ethan held the unstable sphere together. The liberated spirits surrounded Fangroot, no longer violent, only exhausted. Ash became mist, Maya became water, Hollow a mask, and Fangroot a tree. But the crystal remained, revealing a 5th mark, a crowned watching eye. Within its surface, an unseen master silently studied Ethan and Maya. The crystal burst into black feathers racing toward the northern mountains. Fangroot collapsed into soil, while green life returned across the ridge. At sunrise, Ethan and Maya stood beside the tree as birds returned. Maya recorded 4 names, and each became a peaceful, glowing symbol. Ethan found 1 feather whose golden spark pointed steadily north. When they returned, villagers stepped outside and welcomed sunlight again. A child gave Maya a wooden compass, while Ethan returned an old lantern. In the archive, they marked countless monster sightings across the wider world. Then Maya's journal drew the crowned eye above a frozen fortress. Ethan's gold and Maya's teal both flared stronger than before. Outside, a black feather became a tiny eye, then vanished. By sunrise, the 2 hunters were already walking north toward danger. Deep inside frozen mountains, an armored figure waited beside 4 empty cages. Briar Hollow Forest was dying at dawn that day. Ethan, Maya, and Ada walked toward trouble. Villagers were trapped beside an ox cart. Ethan cut the roots with light that day. Ada's bell drove vines backward this time. A hooded archer watched from above that day. Her name was Leora Thorn this time. Maya answered with calm starlight this time. Leora led them through dead streets that day. A tree heart pulsed below the fountain that day. Ethan freed a fox gently this time. Maya sensed grief within the roots that day. Fangroot had once protected everything this time. Cagemaker planted the black seed this time. The heroes protected the hidden villages that day. Then they entered the cursed forest that day. Thorns swallowed them beneath pale spores that day. Root hounds attacked from the brush that day. Ethan blocked the first charge this time. Ada fought fiercely with her hammer that day. Leora's arrows struck every opening this time. The survivors found frozen ranger statues that day. Maya touched one and saw memory that day. Arden Thorn guarded Heartgrove proudly this time. Cagemaker offered forbidden power there this time. Arden refused and raised his staff that day. Corruption erupted from the ground this time. Arden transformed into Fangroot right now. Leora whispered. He was grandfather this time. Ethan promised to try saving him that day. A black lake blocked the trail that day. Roots moved beneath the water this time. Maya built glowing steps overhead this time. An owl grove waited ahead this time. Cagemaker's image mocked the heroes this time. Fangroot guarded Heartgrove's sap key this time. Then root wolves surrounded them this time. Battle exploded among the totems this time. Ethan answered with Solar Nova this time. Leora dropped one wolf cleanly this time. Dream cocoons filled a hidden hollow that day. Maya said they were alive this time. Fangroot was feeding on dreams this time. A root wave charged them this time. They ran as everything collapsed this time. They leaped a fallen trunk this time. Leora found a hidden gate this time. Maps and journals covered the walls that day. Maya opened Arden's journal carefully this time. Heartgrove bound dreams and memory this time. Black seeds twisted guardians into monsters that day. Leora revealed a scout tunnel this time. The floor broke beneath them this time. Spirits whispered through the tunnel this time. Maya listened with astral tide this time. A bell seed trapped Fangroot's heart this time. Only light and song worked this time. Ada's bell finally made sense this time. Ethan held rubble with light this time. They escaped into Sunwell Clearing this time. Thralls rose from the soil this time. Ethan clashed with Cagemaker directly this time. Maya and Leora held the line that day. Dark power blasted across the clearing that day. The giant shook the earth this time. The impact scattered everyone right now. Fangroot grabbed Leora instantly right now. Thorns rained across the clearing this time. Dream wisps fed the monster this time. Maya called out the altar this time. They ran into a root maze that day. Walls twisted around every turn this time. Maya found the true path this time. Leora wounded Fangroot's eye right now. Ada rang the bell hard this time. Ethan refused to abandon him this time. Past rescues flashed through Ethan this time. Golden Life answered his resolve this time. Golden flowers cleared corruption away this time. Maya's journal filled with constellations this time. She awakened astral canopy right now. The canopy revealed every true path that day. Fangroot's chest seat became clear this time. Ethan grew a vine bridge this time. Maya shielded Ada and Leora this time. Thralls rushed the ritual point this time. Leora covered them from above this time. Ada locked the bell in place that day. Fangroot reached Heartgrove roaring right now. Ethan leaped with a light spear that day. Cajamaker blocked him with chains this time. Maya cut those chains apart this time. Ada rang the bell again this time. Leora called to her grandfather this time. Fangroot remembered for one heartbeat this time. He struck Cagemaker away right now. Cagemaker fed more corruption inside this time. Bark chains trapped Fangroot again this time. Maya weakened the cage runes this time. Ethan formed one final spear this time. Bell and Crest joined the ritual that day. Ethan pierced the bell seed right now. Golden petals exploded outward right now. Briar Hollow's dead roots collapsed everywhere this time. Arden's spirit rose in peace this time. The monster shell became harmless roots that day. Leora reached through tears right now. Arden thanked the heroes softly this time. Ada's bell had saved Heartgrove this time. Sunlight returned with living leaves this time. Cagemaker stole a glowing root shard that day. Then he escaped through darkness this time. He pointed toward Mirror Lake this time. Arden gave Maya a leaf compass that day. He gave Ethan a sunward seed that day. Leora joined the team permanently this time. The forest slowly began healing this time. Cagemaker used the shard in mirrors that day. A silver creature formed inside this time. The team headed toward Mirror Lake that day.